lose one video, oh well. Hi! Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July, whatever you want to call it. Hey, look, we got a buddy. Ooh, pissed him off. What are we looking at? Well, who knows how this is going to all turn out, but I picked these up.
Was it a discount?
Actually, no. They should be, though. I did take a sip of one, and I'm really hoping that it was like something weird at that moment in time. But PBR hard
100 calories.
Hard tea peach flavor, and Mike's hard peach lemonade, 5%, and this one's 4 point something. I don't remember where it was.
It says 4%.
4. So I'm oh yeah, that was a fail. Kind of knew it was going to happen though. Oh, it's not pouring right because my can got crushed. Okay.
Smells like peaches.
It looks like beer. It smells like peachy water.
Yeah.
Wow. Nope.
That's not very good. If it had as much flavor as it did smell, I'd think it would be better.
You know, a lot of times you can drink something fast, and until you stop, the nastiness doesn't catch up. This is just nasty all around.
It's not good.
Okay. Yeah, this?
Yeah, I'm just going to savor your glass and drink out of the bottle.
This the PBR officially is a 0. Is a 0.
This is okay.
Hey Scotsman, how does this work? We're at 2 minutes and 25 seconds and we're actually on our second beverage.
Well, I was going to say it didn't count. We didn't finish the first one. Well.
Oh, sorry.
That was gross. Not bad. Not awesome. Not the best Mike's.
No, this is
I like the watermelon better.
I actually tried to find you that, but I only made one stop.
That's all good.
And they didn't. They had the regular, the is it the mixed one, the Arnold Palmer, peach, and blackberry.
Black cherry's good. Mango's pretty good.
This is probably Matt.
You doing a brew review?
Oh no, it's Mike.
Somebody's parked in front of your house. Hey, give him one of those. Give him the last one.
He'd ask me some of the stupidest shit sometimes. Do you or your wife have a jar of change laying around that he can buy off of me? Brother-in-law runs the Inger golf course, and banks only give you a roll of each per day.
Oh yeah, there's a shortage right now of coins.
Double, yeah. A quarter is worth 50 cents. Remind me that I ignored him. Good thing he doesn't watch the brew review. Okay, yeah, this is
much better.
This is definitely okay. Well, what does this have that the PBR did not?
Peachy
flavor, peach, sweetness, desire to put it into your mouth.
Well, I'll be honest, that one smells more peachy.
Yeah, it's not that it has a bad smell. It almost has no smell at all.
Is the problem with this because they tried to do low calorie, so they didn't put anything good in it?
Just the smell. What, smell has no calories? Okay. Being that finishing this video is between us possibly going to sit outside and smoke a big hog leg. He's like,
I don't smoke.
German Ninja. German Ninja was first. Frontline calls him a cheater. Ben N was second. That's better than 259th. Fu Master Chu, Crazy Train. Oh, excuse me. German Ninja, Intro Babe, Holy Hot Damn. Well, obviously he saw this before the Intro Babe was stolen. You know, it's funny because the thumbnail. Well, I guess the intro girl is still there. The thumbnail, which was also her, was audios by YouTube. Multi-Gunman, not late and not giving a fuck. Rich Huff, cheers all, top 10. Rich. Jdawg, here at work, sweaty as fuck. Wow.
We're good now. Went home, showered, and took a nap in the AC.
Matt, I'm drunk. Let the show begin. Oh yeah, if you actually, are you doing okay temperature-wise?
I start sweating when it's like 60 degrees.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. What you need to do is set this up and pack it full of ice. I had to. I had to move it because yesterday
Was Joey over?
I had to move it just in case Joey was going to come over and, you know, shit gets knocked over. No, I went full John Solar yesterday on Spectrum.
Oh, tell him.
Well, let's see. For like 3 weeks now, the best speed I've gotten is 50 megs on a download, and I pay for 100. And actually, it was in the video. The little thing finally popped up. A representative showed up right at the end of the video, and they're like, "Well, you know, could we get you to do this and get you to do that?" And I said, "No, you're not going to get me to do anything. I'm not a fucking complete moron. Every single time you call any of these places, the first thing they want you to do is reboot your shit." And I go, "It's already been done." I said, "It started about 3 weeks ago, and it's been progressively getting worse." "Oh, well, can we send, we can send someone out there." And I said, "Well, I have a blog radio show that I do in 2 hours from now. So if you can't be here soon, then no." From the time that I talked to the representative to the guy named Frank was at my door was 15 minutes. I'm like, how many times can you call up?
That's with my 3G or whatever. 10 down, 3 up. With wireless.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm at right. I think when I try this, it goes through T-Mobile.
Yeah.
And not through the Wi-Fi, which I don't quite understand, but because
I'm surprised you didn't do Straight Talk.
No, Christine was in charge of finding a better company.
Okay.
It's $80 a month less, and she bought a phone, so there's a phone on the bill too, and it's still $80 less than just the service at AT&T.
Mine's
So 14 down and 3 up via T-Mobile.
Yeah, you're probably still using the AT&T towers though.
Well, they said they're not. They said they have their own network.
Okay.
Which I don't know. Because that's what I asked them, because I was worried that I was going to be in my basement and end up the same situation. But right now, I show all but one bar.
Mine's using the Verizon network.
Well, didn't T-Mobile just merge with Verizon?
I don't know. I don't follow any of that stuff.
Hey Google, did T-Mobile just merge with Verizon?
All I know is it's
On the website npr.org, they say,
like 27.
mobile carrier T-Mobile announced today that it's officially completed a merger with Sprint.
Oh, Sprint.
The deal, which was announced in 2018, means that the previously third and fourth largest wireless companies in the United States have now become the third, rivaling AT&T and Verizon.
Take another? Or do you want to switch to your patriotic
Yeah,
beverage?
let's try one of those. I'm going to give this a 7. Not bad. Be good after mowing the lawn. If I ever did that.
Okay. Okay, now, in all fairness, this is obviously going on the hard lemonade or whatever. This is not like the craft beer. But no, this is very drinkable. I agree. I'd go 7 on that. 0, 7. And Smirnoff, red, white, and berry.
Limited edition.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry, cherry, and citrus.
4.5%. What does it say? Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors? What the fuck is a certified color?
What's an uncertified color?
Yeah, it looks like toilet water.
Porta John?
Well, I guess it's got a little bit more effervescence to it.
Smells good.
You know what it smells like? It smells like those rocket ice cream. Not ice cream, but the frozen.
The red, white, and blue.
Yeah, the red, white, and blue popsicles. It tastes like it smells. Yeah, it tastes like a melted rocket popsicle.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Davis says, I'm drunk. Let the show begin. German Ninja says beer and whiskey. Wow, lots of comments. Frontline says top 500 again. And Cobra says that he'd be good at a NASCAR race. Ninja says you're on. Frontline says NASCAR, what's that? I agree with him.
I don't watch sports anymore.
I mean, to each their own. I know people that they fucking absolutely Jones. This whole time, Mike, right now, if he's sitting in his car, he listens to K-Fan.
Yeah, he was out there.
I mean, but there's been no sports. All these sports idiots have done nothing but turned into a audio version of CNN. They're blurting out their own political views, and most of them are very democratic, or should I say, confused leaning. But yeah, these sports people, they just make no sense at all. I mean, you're going to be lectured by some multi-zillionaire black guy about white privilege? Gosh, I wish.
Oh my God, I get to pay taxes.
Oh God, I wish I was in his scenario, not knowing if I should take that $5 million signing bonus or get a Mercedes. Okay, a lot of sub comments. I'm moving on. Stormy Coyote, all mats matter.
Thank you.
Cobra says thank you. Stormy Coyote says no, thank you. German Ninja, shit. I just bought my first bottle of Patty and 2 ginger. I know what the Patty is only because I reviewed it. German Ninja, tonight is Bowman Brothers Bourbon. Cobra says, oh, hi. Cobra. Gunwild, top 20 bitches. Oh gosh, I better watch what I say though. Can't have my own fucking life. Real Cobra Burnout, portable camp stove and fuel is always good to have. Should probably put that shit away, huh? Cobra.
So you don't leave it out?
Sorry. Yes, Cobra. I fully agree. I probably wouldn't have bothered getting the butane one. I mean, other than the fact that I had 4 bottles of butane and nothing to use it on. But that butane one works awesome for the wok. What's that shit?
Was it not working?
No, yesterday's video, it locked on either the 5th or the 6th try. I figured goofing off with it enough would make it work all the time, but sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. And I've been asked. One guy said that he preferred that button location over the Odenworks, and I personally like the location of the Odenworks one better.
On the side?
Yeah. First, let's go to the proving grounds. Does not have a mag in it because I had the Pez dispenser in it last, but this one is just on its side. Now, in its defense, that did not lock all the way back, but it's also toting the sling with it. No, I like the side button better.
I think I like that one better. It looks better.
I like the way it looks better too. But of course, this is a stock, not a brace. The brace.
Oh wow.
The brace looks an awfully lot like this, though.
Yeah, you hit that better. You reach up with your thumb.
Yeah, it's like.
And I like the location of the QD better.
Jdawg, whiskey, bourbon, and scotch. Now that's diversity. See? Jdawg knows all about diversity. I mentioned I have never that has never had a round through it. And I've never tested that brake. That was one of the ones that came in a tack pack. It looks like it has the potential to work.
I tell you what, people on either side of you aren't going to like you.
No.
Junk.
McLean, I better not catch anybody messing with a moose statue. My mother was a moose. Eric, call me. Yeah, I think I like this one overall. I think it turned out really cool.
But wait, there's more. This one. I think I had this here last time, actually. Not with a sling on it, though.
Slingy dingy.
Yeah, it's all kinds of. Just the last one I did. The ProTech from Steamlight on there.
Did I shoot that yet?
I'm sure you've shot this upper.
Guns, guns, guns.
Yeah, 2-point sling.
Kind of like the definitely a far cry better than the Beehive.
Oh yeah, the Magpul SL.
Now, do they give you anything with your initial purchase for mounting?
No, it's just the handguard, and then you buy your own whatever's for it. And then I bought one of the old, when the Gander Mountains were closing, local one, they had everything on sale. And they had a shitload of the MOE rail kits. And I custom mounted it farther forward because there's no slot there. And that's the cantilevered.
So does that just take a stock M-lock?
Yeah, these are M-lock slots. But the MOE kit, they fit in the M-lock, but you kind of gotta finagle them in there, and they don't work perfectly. But I drilled this and mounted it right there. because it's all the way forward. There's no mounting slot on this side.
It doesn't not look like it doesn't belong there.
I think it works. And then I got a M-Lock QD mount for this GroveTech 2-point with the bungee.
The client says, Eric, I don't make fun of tiny ding-dongs. My mother had a little dick. That's okay. Klein, my mother was an iPhone. You son of a. That's what I made a negative comment about.
Get the Gen 4 20, 10 millimeter, 10 kilometer. Yeah. Put those. You think those sights? Those are the same ones you put on that G26. Mariglow IDOT Pros.
I've really been liking the straight or snowman style. Is this a Gen 5?
Gen 4.
Gen 4.
I don't think they're going to do Gen 5 anything other than 9. Or they're going to just update it and call stuff the Gen 5.
I mean, I've never been bit by a Glock, but I do like
But I have like 2X hands.
It's like this has the.
Oh, I've shot a GI 1911. That bit the shit out of my hand. Same with the high powers. And probably some of the CGs.
I can easily see it happening with the high power. I'll probably take that one out and put some rounds through it, but I'd just like to I'd like to drop it in the mail to Jay, the lead ammunition, to have him start working his magic on it.
Yeah, this just needs a. Let me get a red dot for this. I don't know what I want. Probably not this one, but the RMR kind style. We got some. Got a couple mounts at home for the RMR type.
Yeah. I used to lean towards the bigger ones, but lately I've been liking
All the micro dots.
a little bit less meat on there. Be interesting to see how this thing holds up. Will it be able to handle a 12 gauge?
You hit in the face with the rear lens.
When it flies off? Wade, Rebel Brew Babe Awesomeness. Yes, that was for you, baby. Wade, history is erased, then changed, and used to indoctrinate to support an agenda. Hitler and Stalin did it, and now the liberals are doing it.
X300.
How much is that light?
How much is it, or how much did I pay for it?
How much did you pay for it?
176 plus tax, so like 185. And their normal price on Amazon, like their price, not the other sellers, is normally $230. So I guess it was a good deal. A little inconvenient when they billed me for it.
Yeah, I
About a month sooner than they were supposed to, but yeah, don't order things on Amazon if you don't want to buy it now, because you'll buy it not expecting it to ship, and then you get charged and when it ships early.
Frontline says, America, happy 4th, guys. Frontline, you're just jealous. Gunwild loves me more better. That's sweet. Keep rubbing my elbow in her titty. Wade, not getting into writing a novel about flags. Just say, all politicians can kiss my ass. They castrate themselves when they take the job. Yes. Cheap old gun guy, and there's 3 possible answers. He says, Happy Independence Day, 244 years. Let's hope there's a 245th. No kidding. And I can say, I hope so too. Same to you, same here.
The first one's about the only one that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
You hope so too, because
It's like, exactly what kind of computer algorithm even come up with this shit? And why? Why is it certain ones? You know, what is it about his cheap old gun guy's comment that generated the 3 questions?
have you counted like how many spaces in between them, or is it just random?
I don't know. Sometimes they're shorter like his, and sometimes they're. I don't know. I haven't really noticed a pattern. Our Marsh, 2:50 a.m. I'm here. The intro, babe. Well, the babe in the red flag bikini in the back of the Ranchero hotness extreme. Not laughing at Ms. B. I applaud her for grabbing that bottle and drinking it. Eric, you could order the Viper V10 in the Ram in the late 90s as long as it was a sport model.
I had SRT-10 Rams and the 3rd gen Ram. There was 2 options. You had the single cab, which had the 6-speed manual transmission, and the quad cab had automatic. Both were 2-wheel drive.
Can you imagine that much power though with the 4-wheel? Maybe that's why they didn't do it. We were worried about
Cummins.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the drivetrain in your truck comes at such a heavy premium, even used. You know, my truck and your truck could be identical except for the drivetrain, and yours is going to always be worth at least $3,000 more, if not $5,000 more.
About 10.
About $10,000.
Yeah, that's what they're going to say. I know what I got. Don't know about me. Serious inquiries only.
Harmarsh, while listening to Locked and Loaded, my phone was going crazy with tornado warnings. The tornado was in southwestern part of the province. Well, since I've talked to you already today, I know you made it. Frontline Zambuca shots.
Nope. Gotta drive home.
Nope, I gotta make sure you can drive home. Oh, ever had Zambuca?
No. But if it's like licorice, I probably don't want it.
Oh. It's just like it. It's like...
So what's the difference between that and Jägermeister?
You know, I have no idea. I was given this, and I've personally never opened the bottle.
I mean, I've had Jägermeister because egg bombs.
This has a completely different smell. The Zambuca just smells like a piece of black licorice melted into a bottle.
Pests.
Hey, how about a little Polish cherry cordial?
No.
Maybe you could do maybe mix Zambuca and that. See, I'm not even supposed to have this. This is Christine's bottle.
Well, bring it upstairs. Get the fuck out of here.
I brought it down here because...
It crystallizes.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, no. That's licorice.
Yeah, it is. It's just
Licorice juice.
licorice butt. It's got the licorice butt in it.
Oh, this is not alcohol. That's colloidal silver.
Want some?
No.
Some people swear by it.
So, yeah, you're thinking, oh yeah, take a teaspoon a day. I better just suck on a silver dollar.
And this is like room temperature. You know how thick this shit gets if you...
That looks like syrup.
What, did you see it pouring? It's like... Goop.
You can have all you want.
Oh my god, I just
See,
feel like...
I'm not a fan of licorice or the cherry, strawberry, licorice type candies either.
Ever had a Rumple Mints?
No.
Some of my best vomiting has been done on Rumple Mints. We used to keep a bottle all the time in the freezer, and it's like...
100 proof it doesn't freeze.
Yeah, it's that nasty ass shit. Steve, this is the last time I'm doing one of these.
Bring it back upstairs.
The bottle is going back where it's supposed to be, not here. One of these,
You need a bigger bar.
I need...
Are you gonna bolt that down, or?
Well, that's what NIHAP recommended. I mean, I got it propped pretty good right now. Problem is, if I bolt it down, I guess I could, you know, actually put
Put a wall there?
carriage bolts in it so that I could move it quickly if I had to with my impact. But then you still just can't move it.
I mean, you could kind of make a wall, section that off. You may lose part of your shelf, but if you were going to build a wall, you could build the shelf around it.
Of course, this is all supposed to turn into a sliding shelf to conceal the gun room.
Would it work?
Seems how, other than a few people, like the entire
YouTube
community. I mean, that room is outside the footprint of the basement, so it'd be possible to. Of course, anybody can get into anything. The whole idea here is not make it look obvious, because a typical criminal is in your house for less than 3 minutes.
I'm planning on getting a vault door for my gun room, and then I was thinking about putting a shelving unit on a hinge, so like just folds out from the wall. Because I'm going to put the reloading bench on the one side of where the door is, and then we'll put some model cars or something on it.
These two don't mix well together.
I don't know. Those are pretty good. Probably about a 7 on the Smirnoff.
Frontline, you agreed to summer shanty. Quit your bitching. You picked the next one. Fruit coffee, bitch beer. Yeah, the summer shanty. I don't know. For some reason, it was really good in mass quantities that day, but Leinenkugels is just not good beer. But I did agree because it was something that I knew we could both get, so I don't have a problem. I mean, it's been a while. I mean, what the hell?
I think the last Leinenkugels I had was a Honeyweiss.
Yeah, that was the one that was out center. I had to go looking for the summer shanty. Harmarsh, as of about a month ago in our last updates on both Android and iPhone, there is an option to see who's being exposed to COVID-19. Yes. Harmarsh, I'm looking for them. Tardisius can keep his money. You know, Christine was talking to her cousin during Locked and Loaded last night, and Tardisius, we may be on to something. If not, Harmarsh is also looking. DFC, hi E. Jorn, I wish you a happy 4th of July, Eric. Cheers. And Jorn, I can respond back with one of 3 questions or answers to you. Same to you. Happy New Year?
Yeah, it says Happy New Year.
I hope so too.
Just click Happy New Year because it's funny.
Jordan, this is all on YouTube. Hopefully you hear me say this, but I picked Happy New Year because it's ridiculous. DFC, did you sell your Toyota? I never heard. Yeah, I sold it to my buddy Greg. He took the box off the frame, repaired the damaged filler to the gas tank, built a new front.
Oh, it's sweating in my eye.
Built a new front leaf spring mount and patched 2 more spots in the frame, put it all back together, and he's been using it to bring his boat back and forth from the launch. I think he might actually sell his Dodge, because he loves his Dodge, but he doesn't use it. He has his work van, which is his 90% of the time being used. He has a Mercury Mountaineer, which he uses the rest of the time. And then he's been using the Toyota. The Dodge has sat for more than a year, and he drove it to where it's sitting in his driveway, and a year later it turns over and there's 0 spark. We both agree that maybe a critter ate a wire.
Oh yeah, they like that.
What I mean, the thing ran perfectly when it was parked, and now there's no spark. So I think it got crittered. DFC agreed on Leinenkugel, the only drinkable one, and the original is the original in the can. New Glarus sucks ass. Does most Wisconsin beers, including micros. Yeah, I haven't been able to. Anytime I've gotten a micro brew and it comes from Wisconsin, man, what the fuck is wrong with your water over there? You get it from the same place we do.
What are you talking about? I drink out of the bottle. Ice Mountain spring water.
I don't know. I other than taking a shit and washing my clothes, I don't know why I'd have running water in my house in Wisconsin. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. What kind of an asshole drinks orange juice by the gallon at a time?
Big fucking asshole.
Ready for another tea?
No.
Yours or mine? That's what I thought. Okay. Scotsman, minute 14, not bad, but I know you could have done better. Scotsman, whiskey. Scotsman, intro, babe. Too fake. Well, I kind of just put that out there for the sake of YouTube. Yeah, I'll go first. You know, large, natural boobs are beautiful. The girl that I had, and of course it was the thumbnail was removed, her tits look like she's actually in, by the tits, her boobs, it actually looks like she's in pain with them. It's like...
Back problems.
I bet you if she goes diving and she comes up too fast, I bet your tits explode. Oh, you're picking the whiskey?
I'm just looking.
Are you, due to vehicle thing, are you going to forego on the shot, which is your full right?
Yeah.
Or are you picking something that you would be willing to try?
I mean, I'd try any of them, but...
Oh, really?
I don't need to.
How about the brain fizzy?
Okay. Small shot.
Octomore 9.3.
Maybe not a whole one. Like a half or a third. Let's have a bunch of alcohol. Put some gums, eh?
I'm gonna take NIHAP's. I'm gonna take NIHAP's rule on expensive stuff.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do a shot for Scotsman. I'm gonna bring the expense level down a little bit, but not completely. I really like.
Are those the same, or is this one a more peated one?
Their alcohol is the difference. This one is normal at 43%, and this one is the cask strength at 117.
We're almost burned.
Yours is also up there.
Ooh.
Yours is yours is 125, so it's even higher.
I think it's not a whole shot.
Like I said, NIHAP pretty much is affectionately labeled that like the brain fizzy.
Dude, like, I feel it just smelling it.
It's probably my favorite because it has so much shit that goes on. But the 10-3 has a little bit more of a mellowed flavor.
There's a lot going on there, yeah. I can't tell you what's in there. It's not bad. It's $300 bottle. I wouldn't buy it. I think the last...
You're not exactly what I classify as a drinker, though.
I've had like 4 beers since the last time I was here.
So I mean, you're not against drinking, you just...
And they were all Mike's. Wait, I take it back. I had my other left hand, the last left hand stout that I had. It's complex.
There's so much shit going on.
I wouldn't even know how to describe it.
It's more for sipping than it is.
Well, I didn't exactly shoot the whole thing, so
Yeah, I say it's definitely to be enjoyed. You know, I realize if you're
is
like
it better cold?
No, I like it. No, I have not really experienced any whiskey, bourbon, or scotch that I've liked, say, on the rocks.
Have you tried Red Stag from Jim Beam? It's just cherry.
I think so. I think that was what Mike had an incident where some bread fell on the dock, and the alcohol guy by accidentally dropped. They got their shit mixed up, and of course Mike doesn't drink hard liquor at all, and the beer that he drinks is questionable on quality.
Give him one of them these things.
Yeah,
Give him that.
He'd drink it as long as it wasn't green. I gave him something once. I don't remember what it was now.
Beer?
Nah, it was I think it was something from Steel Reserve, but it was like it had some weird name. It was like Alien or something like that. And when you poured it, it was light green. And he says he shit like a goose, and it was weird colors for a week. He's held it against me ever since then.
Scotsman, one of those high gravity lagers.
It might have been. That probably was what it was. Silver can. You get it in the brother section of the cooler. The Scotsman says Brew Babe was top notch.
I'm sure if I go look in Mom's fridge in the garage, there's probably some of them like big old high gravity lagers left. My friend brought them over because they were bad, and we were already drinking, so we drank those later. And they're like, "No, we're not drinking any more of these." And
You know it's bad if you're already shit faced and you don't like it.
Yeah.
Scotsman says Happy Independence Day, my brother, and to all my brothers watching.
Happy Independence Day.
Oh yeah, I hate to do a babe switch, but I was sent a girl by Christopher, and I told him I would use her for the brew review on this special day. So let me see if I can find her.
Well, I see what you got to move that over there, so while you're switching through, looking at them, so we don't see something we're not supposed to see on YouTube.
Yep.
But yet, you can shoot marbles out your cooch and it's art.
Oh yeah, Heaven forbid a beautiful woman should be seen on a YouTube video, but let's blow some paint eggs out our twat. Let's see, where am I?
Do you have links?
Wow, look at that. That looks
Yeah, those aren't real.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I digress. I have to... What was that?
Snack time.
Honey badger. Here I come. Okay. Focus, Jdawg.
Where's the one he sent you?
She's gotta be coming. Oh, here she is.
Hey, there you go. That's patriotic. You got Betsy Ross.
Here, I'll leave this open in case we have to do a girl switch before this is all over. Scotsman says whiskey for America.
We just did.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking over there and I don't.
So does that mean we gotta do an American whiskey?
Is there such a thing? At least on the shelf.
I mean,
Scotsman. Why is he such a troublemaker? See, the thing is I believe even though this, a lot of people would think it's made over here, I believe this is made in India. And I don't believe, NIHAP would be the, you know, a lot of places that you think are American, they simply buy. They buy their products and put it in their bottles.
bottled by Medley Company, Bardstown, Kentucky.
Oh, excuse me. Oh,
Blended whiskey. Natural flavors, caramel color.
Here we are, back to the Philadelphia. That's the one that Matt thought was $100 bottle.
Doesn't smell bad.
No, it's one of the most impressive. It's like $14 for that. Oh, here. Don't go crazy on this pour, grasshopper. And I grant you the get out of shot free card.
Yeah, one's enough, or half is enough.
Well,
Plus the.
well, considering the half that you did was
Plus
more
two.
than a full one of these.
Yeah. It was tasty.
Well, now you can go back and tell Randy, hey Randy, go fuck yourself. You can go back and tell Randy.
Have fun with the. What did they find?
How come you didn't bring him with?
He's doing stuff with his girlfriend and a motorcycle.
You're lost, Randy. We're downstairs playing with guns.
Oh, he
alcohol.
asked why he doesn't come. I was like, well, take her home. I should have told him, take her home. We'll go. You can try all the fancy.
I was gonna say, you know, if you really want to do, you could bring your significant other, but then I thought about that.
I mean, like, no. It's like a little brother. I want to beat his ass sometimes.
No, I'm not talking about Randy. I'm talking about your actual significant other.
Yeah, she's taking a nap.
Oh. I don't know.
I feel weird bringing her because, like, is she going to stay up there and talk to Christine the whole time? And
well, she probably would, but that's kind of the reason that I didn't say if you want to bring her, is because I knew Christine.
She's doing hers.
He literally started. I mean, me and Jdawg were socializing with her and John before we came down here, so they didn't even start recording until I turned the camera on, and it usually takes them a good couple of hours. So she would have been either sitting by herself watching TV.
It's the 4th of July. Should we do one for Mr. Holster? Take it out back?
Well,
I didn't bring any 7.62 blanks. I forgot them.
it's like I wonder exactly where that falls on this day, because technically speaking,
It's not a firearm.
it's
It's just a noisy cricket.
I got the semi-automatic noisy cricket.
Did you get that squirrel? It's chewing on his snowmobile?
No. Well, I don't know. He was trying to BB gun their asses.
Tell you what, I spent a little bit of money on paintball stuff lately. Randall's on he's on the local team. They're not fancy or high-end team. I guess they classify them a D5 team. They're one of the 9mm blank guns.
Don't tell me you wouldn't get your ass shot if you aim that at a cop. Good God.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could probably swap out the barrel.
No, I think there's more than that going on with it.
Well, there better be, but I'm just saying it's. I'd love to have the real version of that.
What's it come apart?
Oh, it's kind of a trick. You this
Okay, you pull the lever. Does it come out? Okay.
and it does one of those.
Yeah, okay. That's a whole lot of nonsense for a... Does it come with a can? I see it's got an internal threaded barrel.
That was where the orange thing was. No, it actually, I don't know what the hell I did with it. It comes with a
brake?
a screw-on launcher. So you can put, I don't remember what you...
Golf ball? Marbles? What do you get that for? Just because?
No, it just mysteriously showed up.
One of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones.
Because there's a couple of people that are endlessly trying to get me in trouble. Mr. Holster was one of them.
Which did he send? Well, he sent you that.
Not only did Scott send me that, but he brought me the 44 Magnum blanks. Is everybody trying to get me divorced? I have 38, 22, 44 Magnum, 9mm.
They're not really even 9mm. They're like half the size.
Yeah, they're little runty guys.
These are legal. These are. I guess you can get these over in like England. About the only thing they can get.
So basically, the mag represents this.
Yeah.
It's a 9mm brass, but
It looks like it's about the size of a 380.
it's just the mag only will
It'll only hold
compensate for this without a projectile length.
that. And because of how these are made, I'm sure you can't put a real mag in there. Not to mention the chamber is short, and these are probably like pop metal, so you can't actually use a real projectile because they're most definitely plugged.
Here's a
92 mag,
yeah.
or yep, yeah. You'd have to. There's a spacer in there. I don't know how attached it is, but it looks like.
So then the next question is, if you had a real Beretta, would it feed these?
I have a Taurus 92 or any 9mm, but they'd have to be held in by the extractor to headspace it right, being they're short. I don't know. Would it fit in a 380? You don't have a 380. I do. I bought that one. I bought that Smith & Wesson Bodyguard, the M&P Bodyguard, for $200. That's the only reason I bought it.
The revolver or the semi-auto?
Semi-auto. The 380 Bodyguard without the laser. Because lasers are dumb. Lasers are dumb. Mr. TRL2.
I can't even go grab that. That's on an on-duty gun.
Yeah. Feels good.
Right in the middle of a...
For review? Or,
right in the middle of Christine recording.
boom. I mean, if you were going to do it, you might as well load the mag.
Go for all of them is what you're saying?
Yep. Hey, it's 4 o'clock. What are you doing? You shit face in the basement with your bone.
Oh, and then this came with the little concealed carry badges.
That's about the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Concealed carry? I'm going to put a fake badge on that says concealed weapon. No.
Here, officer. Hey, officer. I got something to show you. You know, you can read comments if you want.
Whiskey for America. You did that one. Crazy Scotsman. I was getting 25 miles a gallon in an old Toyota, averaging 14 in the new one. Of course, it's V6 in the new versus the 6-cylinder in the old. Too many gadgets and computers. I'm lost half the time just driving, not fucking flying. My Cummins gets 17 miles a gallon average, but that's that's with half my trip up the hill. This is not all the way together.
No.
And
It's a work in progress.
are you sending this slide out to get milled?
Something's gonna have to happen.
Because
yeah.
that is the definition of a brick. There is no contours other than the required cuts to make it function.
And how about this sexy bitch?
You should have somebody TIG weld a beaver tail on that.
On this?
Yeah, so you don't get, because that looks like it would bite the shit out of you. Did I send you a link to those Smith & Wessons on proxy bid?
Yes.
Yes.
Asshole.
Hey, the bid's still $600. That's a pretty good deal for a 1066 and a 1076.
Oh, that's...
I think it's going to go about $1,400 though.
No way in hell it's selling for that.
No.
I mean, somebody is just buying their time,
And they're going to try to snipe it.
and then they're gonna go full on balls out until they own it.
Dude, that's going to probably go between 15 and $2,000 for that one. I think that's the one I would want. The 1066.
That honestly, I like. There's just something that I like about that just a little bit more than the 1006.
I think it looks the proportions on it.
Yeah,
the
it's
slide to frame proportions.
When you're shooting it, I don't know. There's just it's just sweet ass thing.
Taking that home with me. Yeah. I think we have someone else that had a different opinion about that. Or it'd just be like, bring it back when you're done.
How about a 10mm Beretta? How about that new one? Like the one that Joey has that he doesn't actually have the threaded barrel for?
Which one? The 92X?
Yeah, the one that comes in the ammo can.
Oh, that's the 93. Scotsman's got one too. And a giant fucking holster for it. He had that on at the last Shootapalooza. Remember? It was that big.
Did you feel? Have you shot this yet?
Yeah.
Since the trigger job?
Maybe not.
The double action trigger on this is better than just about any gun that I could hand you.
I know you were messing with the 4043. There's nothing like the reset on these Smiths. These third gens.
Just, damn.
Get that 59 out. Haven't seen that, except for the videos. I mean, we got time to mess around with stuff after we finish these comments too.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a Smith and Wesson freak.
Get Christine. Kratzman says, get Christine back on. Comment cuts these videos in half. Sharky.
Vulcan Sharky.
Ginger Rebel Brew Babe. Hot. However, we don't want to hurt the snowflakes, do we? Fuck them. Let's ask her to take off that evil Confederate bikini and make it all politically correct. Okay, I guess I'm on board with you too. Answering before I finish the whole thing. The OnePlus phones run Oxygen OS. It's based on Android Pie, which is Android 9.0. So basically a skinned out modded Android, just like Samsung does.
Social distance to your own gun. No, this thing, I absolutely love this thing.
So, my question I've always had is, can you take like a 5906? I know you'd have to have it drilled out at the top, at least for the top screws, and put one of these 3-piece grips on. You'd have to drill and tap for this top screw though. I know there's a bottom hole, but I don't know for sure if it's like...
As part of full disclosure, I have not broke that down, and what's cool about that is that it has,
that bushing?
has a barrel bushing like a 1911. If I can honestly say this, if I had 2 of these, I'd carry it all the time. If
I had a limited bank account, I'd be buying all them auctions up just because I need a dozen Smith & Wesson 10mm.
I know, this thing is just sexy as get out.
Hey man, I'm just happy to have one 10mm. I think maybe the next one will be a 29 because it actually has a rail on it. I didn't know that. At least the Gen 4s do.
You know, I've never held or shot the 29, and that's another one that I hate to admit this. It's a Glock, but if I had it, I would carry it.
Oh, sure. I've carried this every day since I got it. I haven't shot it yet. I mean, I probably should, but.
Yeah, but that thing's a monster compared to a 29.
I want to say it's like a ½ inch bigger on either side. Maybe 3/4 the most. This has a 4.6 inch barrel, if I remember right, and the 29 has a 3.9.
I have previous experience though with I have pre-Glock 29 carry experience. A Glock 27 with the laser grips on it.
Yeah, those are quite wide.
I still have those laser grips if you know anybody that has a 26 or a 27.
I have a 26. I don't know how much I would use them.
Well,
that's my jammies gun.
Well, if you want.
I got one of those.
A jammy gun. What kind of fucking loser carries a gun in his jammies?
Well, I can, if I don't have my jammy pants on, I carry the 5906 in the shoulder holster. No pants required.
Oh, God. There's a visual.
Yeah.
Oh, did you read this one? Oh, yeah. You read this one.
We're on...
did we read this one?
Yep.
You're missing your responsibilities here.
Oh. I'm sorry, I don't...
Sharky.
I don't have a computer at home. I
I'm
didn't know
happy.
there was a button there.
I'm happy my cast iron walks are rounded on the inside but have flat bottoms. Oh, that would be helpful.
That'd be extra thick. Hold the heat.
They both work equally fine on my induction glass top cooker. No, that's the problem with mine. I've got the traditional ring and the round bottom, and when you put it on the glass top, there's a huge space. So it comes on.
It doesn't recognize
And
the
then,
heat.
yeah, it's not. It's not.
He's saying his are different. They're cast iron. So
Yeah, he's
so all
actually-
that is extra thick on the bottom.
Yeah, shit. I don't think I've ever even seen one of those. That means as soon as he hears me say this, I'll be getting pictures just like him. Hey, Sharky, I want to say thanks a lot, by the way, for sending me that stuff for your those probes. They're awesome. I did one Google search, and now every single time I log into Facebook, all I get.
Oh my gosh! So I got a motorcycle recently. I've been looking for parts for it. Everything, every 4 posts, the 5th one is an ad for something to do with motorcycles.
That's the way this is. I scroll through Facebook and it's like, it's the same one that Sharky recommended. All I get is nothing but advertising for it. Elvin, Obama's family had slaves. If statues are being removed because of slavery, his must be removed. Good point. You know, isn't that kind of ironic? Obama's family had slaves. Let's just let that sink in for a second. Alvin again, slavery is still going on in every Muslim country and in China. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm pretty sure it's happening here too, with people, young ladies getting abducted and forced into sex trades.
Alvin, these commie bastards. Support our country or get the fuck out. You get, we're pretty good friends, so you already know that I give you the 100% stamp of approval on that. David Brown says, I feel pretty.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
Mike, Eric, what the fuck is up, my friend? Cheers all. Cheers, Mike. Mike again, happy 4th of July, happy birthday, America, sweet USA. Yes, let's hope we still have her in a year from now. Mike, the Dodge 10 loves to drink gas, but pulls trailers like a freight train.
They do. You get like single digits.
Well, shit. I can almost go up Haynes, and it never even it shifts in. It like shifts up into, I don't know, 3rd or 4th, and pulls the whole way up the hill without having a downshift. So it's like basically idles up the hill at 40 miles an hour.
When we went and got the camper, I didn't get any difference in mileage with or without it. We got better because we were on the highway, but it didn't care. 6 in a row, ready to tow.
Scott's been sent a link.
Copyright.
You are number 6. I am not a number. I am a free man.
Yeah, copyright. Here's another copyright infringement. The Prisoner.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. Scotsman, thank you. Scotsman, exit Brewbag fake too, but somehow captures attention more. Hashtag Ed approved. And here we are with the last comment. And I know we've chit-chat. I'm like, oh yeah, who cares? It's fucking Independence Day. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Oh, and by now, all of the hashtag Let Freedom Ring videos have gone live.
Oh, I forgot to do it. I'd have to find a SD card to put in a different phone, because like every time I try to put one in my current phone, it wants to reformat it. I don't use a computer, okay?
Gunweld says, sure, fucker, keep rubbing it in that Steve loves you more. I don't have to rub it in. Steve loves me more.
You gonna come up here soon? He's pretty close, ain't he?
Gunwild?
No, Steve.
Oh,
I mean, he's closer to
Yeah, he's
closer to
he
own
could
company.
he could freight train it with Mule Team, El Tenda, Jay from Elite Ammunition,
Jules.
Jules, swing on the way through and pick up Christopher along with company.
Except for, I don't think he's not drive himself.
Uh,
Because he's got Kita.
El Tenda?
No. Alone with company. He's got the dog he'd bring with.
Oh, Quito Bandito.
Yeah.
With, if you DNA'd his mouth, you'd find some of my ass there.
I don't want to know about that.
Yeah. We're like best of buddies for like half a day, and then he tells Keto to bite me or sick me or whatever the hell his death code comment was, and he turned around and bit me in the ass.
I thought maybe you
On video.
I thought maybe you were like bending over for something and you...
No, I was like standing right here, and he's like, "Get!" Oh, that's what he said. "Get him!" And he bit me in the ass. First in the club is Jdawg. That's weird.
Here.
Yeah. Ben N, back in the club. Happy 4th to everyone. #America. Ben N, we deserve a shot in honor of the 4th. Oh my God. I'm glad.
Pass on that.
Yeah, I'm. Let's see. What are we at right now? Lafroig, Zambuca, Philadelphia. I can't count the Paps. That was a total fucking fail. 2 Hard Mike Lemonades and 1 Smirnoff. Hey, I tell you what, Ben. I'll do a shot.
I forgot.
Ben, this is to you in America. This is some dirty scotch from Puerto Rico. Ooh.
Thought they make rum in Puerto Rico.
Oh, my bad.
Can't make scotch in Puerto Rico. It's not in Scotland.
This is true.
You can make heavily peated whiskey.
That's exactly what you can do. The thing is, you could have this one bottle, or you could have 3 of those. I'd take 3 of those any day.
Smells good.
It's kind of like the your brain fizzy, but a little bit more of a sweetness.
Goa, India. Batch number 1. 06 June 17.
DFC to the sunny slopes of long ago, Too Hard to Dead Club. #Justin's final mission. DFC. Real Cobra Burnout. Cheers all. Happy 4th. May all your fireworks go boom. And we can say back to him, same to you. Happy holidays.
You gotta do that one.
Boom. Okay. Gunwild. Happy Independence Day, Patriots. Cheers. Stormy Coyote. Happy 4th of July, guys. Can I get an Ardbeg shot for the Sunny Slopers Club? Oh my God. I remember when my liver used to be alive.
It's almost gone.
Don't worry.
I know you got another one.
Okay, fine.
That one's peatier.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you know the whiskey from India?
And darker.
You know you're pouring that like fucking nitroglycerin.
I got sweat in my eye, right? Can't see.
Can't see. Stormy Coyote, as of this very moment in time, you have the last comment.
Refresh.
I'm hitting the refresh button. Oh!
Too Hard to Dead Club.
You bastard.
Mr. Holsters. It's not showing up. It's not showing the flag on there. Not on your screen.
Oh, just the U.S.
That's a flag. On mine, it shows a flag.
I get that from a few people. Now I understand. See, I always say U.S. Ah.
Huh. The YouTube app shows a flag.
Discrimination.
Motherfuckers.
Well, you were also talking about doing a shot for Mr. Holster. I think that was a poor idea right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass.
If we did a shot for Mr. Holster, it'd have to be out of that bottle.
Oh, the Chavez Regal.
Yeah. You know,
I think it'll be here next time.
the one that got
Doesn't age?
Yeah,
'Cause
the one
it's in
that
glass?
the one that didn't age. Stormy Coyote.
I'm not saying that they don't age some, but like, how do, with the mixed, the blended whiskeys, how do they keep it the same? And how do they know when they're blending it from year to year? I know they save the old one, like a lot of the old ones, so they can compare it. But how do you know what to add to make it the same?
I'm gonna start storing my coleslaw in whiskey bottles.
Yeah, no,
Because then it won't age, right?
I don't like coleslaw.
Oh.
I used to eat some. The one person's coleslaw that I ate, that I was willing to eat, isn't alive anymore. So,
Well, Christine got coleslaw, and I got some kind of a steak potato salad or something.
growing up, I hated potato salad, but now I buy it by the half-gallon tubs at Walmart. Okay.
What we do is say goodbye to these guys, and then see how many Let Freedom Ring videos went up.
I saw at least one.